Two, one. Hi guys, welcome back. Thank you so much for joining me for today's video. I'm really excited to see you guys. So as you can tell from the title, the name of today's video is going to be, are you ready for a relationship? Okay, obviously this reading is intended for singles, because I do realize that I've had some readings that are posted that have been directed towards people that are currently in relationships. Okay, so you guys, I'm going to go over the questions in the reading so you know what to expect, and then we're going to go ahead and get started. Okay. All right, you guys. So the first question is, what have you improved about yourself since your last relationship? Okay. I wanted to start out with this question because I feel like this is something that nobody really talks about. Okay. The next one is, what have you learned about love since your last relationship? All right, because in my opinion, a failed relationship isn't necessarily failed. If it didn't work out, what that really was a learning experience. All right, so we're going to look at what you learned about love since your last relationship. All right, or maybe even what you were supposed to learn. All right. Next, you guys, what does your current dating style look like? Okay, I want to see this because I feel like there's people that want a relationship, but they're not putting themselves out there on the dating market, or maybe they are, but they're not having success, and maybe they need to consider something different. So I really do want to look at that for you all as well. Next question, you guys, what can you work on in the meantime? All right. So if that first question is something that maybe, you haven't done any work in the meantime since you were single. All right. We're going to look at what you can do starting today, moving forward, so that when you meet your next person, you're more prepared. All right. Next question, of course, you guys, are you really ready for a relationship? Okay. Are you really ready for the give and the take and the work and the time and the love and everything that needs to be put in to make a connection successful? All right. And then lastly, the last question is, what can you expect in the coming weeks? I want this to specifically be the coming weeks. However, I do understand that time is fluid. So if this floats into the coming months, so be it. All right. But my intention looking at these cards is in the next weeks. All right. Maybe coming into like mid-October even. All right. And then you guys, lastly, as a little treat for you all, I've got a deck with just letters on it. So I'm going to pull some of those cards so that we can maybe see some letters that could possibly be in your person's name, or maybe even be relevant to like where you may meet this person or how you may meet this person. All right. So that's everything. That's all the questions, you guys. We're going to go ahead and get into the reading. Hi, Aquarius. How are you guys? Thank you so much for joining me for today's video. We're going to go ahead and get started with your spread, you guys. So Aquarius, what have you improved about yourself since your last relationship? Okay, Aquarius, you have the Knight of Cups, you have the King of Wands, and you have the Three of Wands. Some of you guys may have learned about yourselves that emotionally, once you're comfortable, you may come on a little bit too strong. Okay. Others of you maybe have learned that maybe due to your ego, your pride, maybe wanting to protect yourself, maybe you kind of were holding off on love, or maybe being too attached to people because you kind of wanted to be involved but still have the freedom to see what else is out there. Okay. You guys maybe also realized that you needed to find a happy medium between, you know, really falling in love and having romantic connections and kind of being detached and, you know, satisfying your own needs and doing whatever it is that you want to do, and maybe leaving people wondering what's going on. Or it could be, you know, maybe you have learned that you need to not entertain attachments where it's the opposite, where the person you are investing your emotions, the person is more, you know, concerned with themselves, more concerned with their ego, more concerned with, you know, winning. And you guys aren't on the same page, and maybe you guys have been left, you know, people have left you kind of wanting more. Okay, I feel like it's going to be one or the other. Okay, there also could have been a Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio, or Aries, Leo, or Sagittarius involved as well. And then Gemini is at the bottom of the deck with the Lover's card. I'm just curious what else. Yeah. Some of you have realized you're happier now that you're out of a connection. You're happier now. You're feeling more free, and you're feeling more, like I said, free to just kind of do whatever it is that you want and whatever's going to make you happy. Okay. What have you learned about love since your last relationship? We have adventure awaits. I can see that here too. All right, you guys. So, break up your routine and live a little, sweetheart. It's time for some adventure. Plan a vacation, take a spontaneous drive. A change of pace and scenery will do you good. Plus, you never know whom you'll meet or what you'll experience along the way. A fabulous new friend or partner, a spectacular meal at a charming little joint, or the vista of a lifetime. Adventure awaits. I skipped a couple of the words. You'll see it there, whatever, but you get it. You got the idea. You guys, going back to what you learned about yourselves, you may have also felt as though you maybe needed a partner that was more fun, more adventurous, more spontaneous. All right. I could see you looking for that as well. It also looks as though, I feel like there could be, you guys, I feel like some of you had a romantic experience, a romantic partner that maybe had brought this more fun side out of you. I know that you guys are really like funny people, you're really charming people, but maybe you had been involved with somebody who had encouraged you to, like, you know, be a little bit more outgoing or something like that. Or maybe this is just kind of where you are now. You guys are feeling adventurous. You're kind of wanting, like I said, to see what's out there. No rules. Some of you, no strings attached. Not judging. Bottom of that deck was share your gifts. But definitely, yeah, Aquarius, it looks as though you have learned about love that, excuse me, you know, I feel like you guys know that there is a person out there that is more suited for your like adventurous side. And this also feels as though, to me, this looks like you guys are actually looking forward to the journey. You guys, I feel, are looking forward to meeting new people, meeting this person, going out, having fun. Oops, sorry, you guys. These are hard to hold sometimes. Others of you, maybe you could also have been in the house for a good while, or maybe you were after a breakup. You guys weren't really interacting with people. You could have been sad or depressed or something like that. And I see that you guys are finally, you've pulled yourselves back together and you're ready. You're, at least what I see so far, you guys, you're ready to just, like I said, get back out there and have more fun. Okay, I thought I saw something. I'm going to keep going. Some of you are planning a vacation or a trip. Some of you have met somebody and you are planning to take a trip to go see that person, or that person is wanting to come see you. Okay. All right, so Aquarius, what does your current dating style look like? We have, I laugh every time I use these cards. That's part of the reason why I bought them. We have swole, hit the gym, muscular, looking good, great body, hard work, and physical attraction. Some of you have changed your physical appearance. Others of you Aquarius, are just looking for physical connections right now and nothing else. Or maybe you just have a little something that you're holding on to occupy your needs temporarily. All right, we have flatlining. A relationship or situation is dying. Conversation went dead, can't resurrect, and lost interest. Some of you, if that's the case, if you've got, let's say, like physical connections, hopefully you know what I mean by that. Some of you are doing that and you're kind of moving on, and it's not, there's nothing else in it for you. Some of you may have a physical thing with somebody and it doesn't go anywhere else, and I can see it's because some of you, this person is boring. And I'm seeing here that you guys are, maybe some of you are only seeking just intimate physical connections, and that's fine. Others of you are not interested in that, but that's what you're being bombarded with. But it also looks as though you met somebody that you were attracted to, and then things fizzled out when you realized that there was nothing more to their character. For those of you who are not interested in simply intimate connections, what I can see here is that there could be people here with okay boomer. I don't know if I read this. I don't think I did. Outdated opinions, out of touch, closed-minded, older person, and resisting change. So for those of you who are not interested in entertaining connections that are not based on nothing more than physicality, sex, you're cute, I'm cute, let's hang out because we're both cute. There could be people that are like, oh my God, like that's so boring. Like you really like want to date? Like let's just have fun. Like, I feel like some people could be giving you a hard time because you don't want to just entertain having fun. Okay. Some of you, I can see where you hit the gym and then you stopped for whatever reason. So if that's the case, it could be because maybe you felt out of place, right? Maybe some of you haven't been to the gym in a while. Relatable, hi. But I can see that as well. All right. I'm not saying that you hit the gym for like the dating scene or like, trying to get a partner or anything like that. Absolutely not. I'm just saying I can see where somebody was going to the gym, and enjoying it. And then they're like, well, that was fun. I don't want to do that anymore. All right, Aquarius. What can you work on in the meantime? I'm also going to say real quick, some of you have been out of the dating scene for so long that you're not comfortable getting back into it because you're feeling a disconnect with maybe like how people date now. Could be that as well. Okay. So in the meantime, Aquarius, you can work on, we have victim, we have talking about the future too soon, and we have arrogant. Well, that's rude. I mean, with the King of Wands, you guys, I can kind of see the arrogant part here. Bottom of the deck is know-it-all. Okay. So maybe soften up a bit, you guys. Be a little bit more relatable. Okay, find a happy medium. There's nothing wrong with talking. You guys, there's nothing wrong with talking about, wanting to be in a stable, committed relationship, and letting people know what your expectations are. but you have to find a happy medium and just use a little bit of discretion, because sometimes, you know, again, talking about wanting a, you know, long-term commitment, there's nothing wrong with that. But sometimes some people can be intimidated when you just come in straight off saying, like, I want to get married. I'm not saying that's what you guys are doing, just giving you an example. Or some people even can be turned off, you know, with you saying, I want a relationship, which I think is kind of silly. But I would just say kind of keep it lighthearted. All right. Be a little bit warmer here. Okay. Give me a sec, guys. Okay. You guys have to exercise some restraint with the things that you're telling people, because you may have a tendency to sabotage yourself out of a commitment. Okay. Or you may you may even scare off somebody who could be a potential suitor, or like I said, a potential commitment, somebody who's potentially really interested in a long-term commitment here with the Hierophant card. Okay. Yeah, be mindful of the things that you're saying to other people, but you guys really be mindful of the things that you're saying to yourself. You know, don't convince yourself that it's not going to happen. Don't try to talk yourself out of it if that's really what you want. Do the work if that's really what you want. But this really, to me, here's the thing, you guys, with the Five of Swords and the Hierophant, you guys, what this looks like to me is you guys self-sabotaging your way out of a relationship, or like self-sabotaging your way into thinking that it's not going to come. Okay? You have to stop telling yourself that. Or like if it's not happening right now, don't tell yourself that it's not going to come. All right? So hopefully that makes sense for you guys. I wanted to get some clarity because these cards weren't giving me what they were supposed to have gave. You know, it'd be like that sometimes. All right, Aquarius. So what can you expect in the coming weeks? I'm sorry, you guys. Give me 1 second. Hi, Aquarius. You guys, I'm so sorry. I wasn't feeling well, so I decided to step away for a little bit. I'm back. I'm good. We're going to go ahead and wrap up your reading. I do believe that I read the wrong question in the last part there. So you guys, what we're going to be looking at here now is, are you ready for a relationship? Okay. Let's take a look at that for Aquarius. That's my necklace, sorry. We have the full moon, blessings, blossoming, celebration, release what's no longer serving you, recharge your energy, inner work, let go of the past, and manifestation. Okay. We also have the moon, feelings, moods, femininity, cycles, habits, instinct, mother, the soul, the past, dreams, comfort, and lineage. All right. And then the last one we have for Aquarius is the first house. The body, identity, consciousness, ego, beauty and character, nature, gateway, beginnings, life philosophy, and awakening. I see that you guys are ready. Some of you may be I feel as though you're ready. The problem is some of you may I don't know. It almost feels as though you guys are afraid to put your hearts on your sleeves. But what I can also see here is that you guys are really ready for something that is going to be really deeply nurturing for you. And I feel like that's what's going to be what's going to help you to open up more. There's Gemini and 5th house at the bottom of the deck. 5th house is ruled by Leo. Some of you guys, this is feeling like a friends with benefits. But this is feeling like one of the friends that's getting the benefit has some feelings. All right. So if that's you, right? If you are having like a situationship with somebody and you're not feeling much for this person has feelings for you and you just don't know it yet. Okay. I do feel as though for the rest of you that you are ready, as long as you are willing to just make sure that you're completely letting go of anything that doesn't make sense, anything that's not logical, anything that doesn't serve you, anything that doesn't serve your long-term interests, anything that may be lingering from whoever this was. I think that you guys need to go ahead and let that go. I do see a person that wants to manifest and come in for you. Could be a Cancer or a Gemini. Okay, doesn't have to be, but it's possible. We're gonna keep going, you guys. Some of you still have feelings for your past person. If it's not feelings for the past person, there's still something lingering from this person. Okay. Some of you have some habits that you need to break. In like relationships specifically, obviously. There's some patterns that you guys have to break. Okay. This could be having to do with like outward appearances or anything involving the 1st house. So I'm going to hold this up again so you guys can see. But the pattern could be involving something to do with the 1st house. Okay. Excuse me, outward appearances, how you come off to other people, how other people perceive you. Okay. Some of those things are what the 1st house talks about. All right, Aquarius. So what can you expect in the coming weeks? We have teach. You'll one day share your story with others. You have power, a lot more than you realize. Speaking up about your experiences and what's important to you is a way to create change. Okay. What I'm getting from this, Aquarius, is that whatever you were supposed to learn from either past relationships or just in general, like life lessons, whatever life lessons that you were supposed to learn or anything that you were supposed to wrap up, you're going to learn it. You're going to wrap it up in the coming weeks. Okay. We have healing. You're healing your body by releasing any trapped emotions and giving yourself enough time to understand the lessons your pain is trying to teach you. I mean, there it is. There it is. Okay. The healing that's needed for this person to come in. And then we have uncertainty. People may be playing mind games with you or leaving out important information, which could lead to confusion and frustration. Be smart and decide if it's worth playing back. Don't worry. Yes, I will pull some more cards because I would never, I would never just leave it like that. Who does that? All right, give me just a minute, you guys. That's a lot to unpack. You guys, I mean, I'm seeing a bit of a bumpy road, you know. Healing always is, and dating, sorry you guys, dating, you know, there is going to be uncertainty. There is going to be people that are going to tell you half truths. There's going to be people, you know, who are going to present themselves, you know, not the way that they really are. First impressions, right? Okay. So use your discernment when you're first meeting people, because, you know, you guys are going to be meeting people who, you know, it's not, they're not who they appear to be. Okay. So we have yeah, you guys are, be mindful of a person you may meet who is going there. I'm sorry you guys, I do see somebody who you may date, interact with, who's got a bit of an ego and a lot of secrets. Okay, this could be we have the High Priestess card, which is the Cancer. Okay. If it's not secrets, I do feel as though it's insecurities, but this is really giving me secrets. What is this? I'm feeling as though somebody's operating in their ego. You may come across somebody who is not leaving their ex behind because, like, it strokes their ego. This person's all about themselves. Yeah. Okay, so if you guys come across a Gemini, okay, a Leo or a Cancer, okay, or anybody who has, you know, the characteristics of any of these signs, just keep this person at an arm's length, because I can also see that this person, I'm not going to keep shuffling, I can see that this person with the Queen of Swords is somebody who's not going to be emotionally invested. Five of Pentacles at the bottom, this person's going to leave you disappointed. Okay, so just be mindful, you guys. Use your discernment, because I do see you guys, like I said, there's going to be some bumps in the road with the Ace of Swords and the Queen of the Ace of Wands and the Queen of Swords here. You guys are going to end up coming across somebody who's very charming, knows all the right words to say to you, you know, to get in your pants, not gonna lie, but this person has no intentions of being emotionally invested. Okay, this could be you, but I feel as though you guys have somebody who's going to come in and try to bullshit you. Okay, so that's excuse me, you guys, that's why I pulled those extra cards for you, because not with my subscribers. We're not doing that. All right, my loves, so we're gonna get some letters. All right, these letters could be in your person's name, they could be in your name, they could be words, what they drive, what they, I don't know, do for a living, where they live, how you're gonna meet. I'm gonna get these cards here. I'm gonna shuffle a few times, so this will be edited, you guys. And then I will come back, and then I'll have all the cards laid out for you guys, and then we'll kind of play a little bit, and I will let you know what I come up with. Okay, Aquarius. So first thing I see are the letters C-O-N. You guys are going to run into a con artist. You're going to run into a bullshitter. You're going to run into a liar. Okay, please be wise, please use discernment. Okay, because I feel like you guys are going to come across somebody who's very dishonest. This could also be an ex-con. Okay, sorry, that was the first thing I saw. I'm just jumping right in. So the letters that I have for you guys are C-O-N, H-U-L-M-X, And then we've got the wild card. Okay. Column. Somebody could have a gossip column or like a blog or something like that. Okay. You guys may meet this person through your uncle. If not, I don't know, maybe check on your uncle, call your uncle, say hi to him. Might meet this person at the club. If that's still a thing, I don't know. Are we doing clubs still? I don't know, you guys. I see a lunch date here. Okay. This could be with your person, this could be with a friend, and that's where you meet this person. Okay. I realize it's spelled wrong, but the name Luke or Luca, Lucy, Lucille. I see home, but I feel like this person's last name could be Holmes, Holmes. Wow, it's a reader. There we go. Or that could be your last name. It could be a business owner, small business owner. We may have like a LLC. Nicole, Nicholas, or Nick. Mitch, Michael, or Michelle. All right, Aquarius, I don't see much else, you guys. I tried, but I don't see a lot here. So I'm going to go ahead and wrap up your reading, you guys. Thank you so much for being here with me. I really do appreciate you. And I will see you in the next one, you guys. Bye, Aquarius.